So it's time for us to do something about it. So recent penis shrinkage, losing penis length and girth, erectile dysfunction, low libido, and infertility. And the best way to stop a race or to actually make a race become self-extinct is by cutting off their reproductive parts. So this is what you would call chemical castration, y'all. We are going through that as a whole. Not only is they chemically castrating women, yes, a lot of women is dealing with all types of polyps. A lot of women is dealing with a lot of different cysts and fibroids, can't reproduce.
Women of color, and especially black women, have much higher rates of fibroids.
Studies indicate black women are at 2 to 3 times greater risk of developing more severe cases of uterine fibroids than white women.
But it's going on as well with the males, where the males are becoming infertile and sterile, where they can't even get an erection. And if they can get an erection, they can't even put it in because it's too short. I mean, think about it. We coming into an age where 2-3 generations from now, boys gonna be born with clits if we don't stop this. Like, it seemed like that we're going through a de-evolutionary process. Now we going back to which we came, because you know, between the ages of 1 to 6 weeks of birth and when the embryo is actually going through its evolutionary process in the womb, at 6 weeks is when the Y chromosome actually attaches, and then that's when that fetus actually turns into a male. Before then, it's phonemic in nature, meaning it's feminine in nature. It's a vagina there. It's ovaries. Then the ovaries drop and become testicles. The clitoris extends and becomes the girth and width, or becomes the penis and the shaft. You know what I'm saying? The lips and the vulva actually becomes the scrotum of the nut sacs that holds the ovary that became the testicles. So it seems like we're going through a de-evolutionary process by them biohacking our food and messing with our chemical composition of our food, turning us back into females. Penile atrophy, look it up, penile atrophy. And that's when literally the penile tissue starts disintegrating on your penis. I don't know where they're going, but they disintegrating and they're disappearing. And you wake up months and months later and you see that your balls and your nuts done shrunk and your penis done shrunk. Penile atrophy. There's some cases where it can't grow back as far as my research, but there is some things you can do to get lymph back. And I know you can get a lot of lymph back through blood circulation, and you can do penis exercises. A lot of brothers been coming to us about this lately. You know, make sure that you get oxygen to the area. Unlocking the hips, males, my brothers, unlock your hips. I know you think yoga is feminine. It's not. Unlock your hips, stretch your hips. Diaphragmatic breathing, bring as much oxygen back down there as possible. Penis massages, massage your nutsack, massage your shaft.
Moving an open palm from his perineum and then across his ballsack up to the base of his penis. Keep going with one hand moving after the other one. Massage each testicle at a time.
Not only that, increase circulation. Make sure that you're taking blood cleansers and blood circulations. Get on my website. Take my blood builder and iron nourisher kit. Make sure that you're not taking certain medicines, and read the actual side effects, because literally 70% of your medicine side effects, when you read that fine print, it tells you that it causes this very issue. And we know that bringing blood and stimulating blood in that area makes your penis bigger anyway. So you need to be focusing on blood and getting blood down there. You got herbs like yambe. Yambe is very good for that. You got other herbs like Damiana leaf and Damiana root is good for blood circulation, and it acts as an aphrodisiac. Another one is prickly pear bark. Prickly pear bark is good to bring circulation back to that area. Another thing, manuka honey. Manuka honey, very good to bring blood circulation to the penis. Grapes have tannins in it. Tannins actually cleanses the blood, thins the blood to increase blood production and blood flow. Berries is very good because not only does it bring oxygen to the brain, but it brings oxygen to that other brain. You know what I'm saying? So like, you need to start doing things like that. And again, if you can bring more blood to the penis, you can elongate the penis and give it more length and girth. Now, it's some that you can lose so much of this penile tissue that you can't grow it back though, family. And that's the mess up part. Kind of like kidney disease. Your kidneys can be damaged over 92% and you just can't get them back. We don't know why. We've been trying, but we just can't get them back. It's the same thing with this too. Make sure that you stay away from, you know, Viagra's and stuff like that, because that stuff have a very straining issue on the heart and on your whole circulatory system. There's a technique that you can do. What you can do is you can stimulate your penis, get your penis hard if it's big enough, and I'm gonna show you how to do it if it's less than 2 inches. Put a towel on it, right? And when you put a towel on it, you're going to build up the walls, the muscular walls. And once you build up the muscular walls, you're going to start burning glucose. When you burn glucose, it's going to automatically bring oxygen to the penile tissues of the penis. All right, you would get your penis hard. Let's just say this penis is hard. You're going to put a wet wash towel on it. All right, so get your penis hard, put a wet wash towel on it, And when you put a wet wash towel on it, you're going to let it hang on it like this. Now, your whole point is to do this for 10 minutes a day. Try to lift that wet wash towel up with your penis muscle. You do this for 10 minutes of the day, it's going to increase the circulation by burning glucose. Glucose is going to require oxygen, and you're going to automatically drive and direct all that oxygen throughout your body to your penis. This will actually help you rebuild penile tissue, and it will increase blood circulation to the penis. And now, while you doing that, do that on an all-fruit diet. And while you're on this all-fruit diet, make sure that you're on my Iron Builder and Blood Nourisher kit, and you can get rid of that issue. Living with a micro penis is a challenge that may require psychological counseling. I believe that. I mean, because think about it. That's your manhood. That's your penis. You need to be teaching him how to use his mind instead of his body then. Hopefully his penis is big enough that he can go inside this woman and at least ejaculate, if not have it put in her for the woman can get pregnant. But before that, he got to get a woman. So, you know, he gonna have to have some good, I don't like to call it game, but he gonna have to have his house in order. I think he should literally focus on the P's. First one is producing. Make sure that he have a mindset where he's a producer. You know, he's not a user of energy, he's a producer of energy. All men must be a producer. This is called the 5 ways to power. You have to be a producer. So teach him how to be a producer, how to create something, own his own business, you know, learn something second nature. That way when he can speak with confidence. Whatever he produce, he have to provide it to somebody. So he need to learn how to provide for a woman. I'm not saying that it's going to take her all the way off that his penis little, but these things will lessen the load though. You got the third P is protection, because once you produce and you provide what you produce, you got to protect in your investment and what you produce and provide it for. Then the 4, he got to be proactive. He had to have a proactive plan on how to keep this thing going, you know, longevity, keep this thing going and going. After that is procreation. Without these 5 things, you can't call yourself a man. If you lack one of these things, a real woman ain't gonna want you. He's gonna have to produce, he's gonna have to provide, he's gonna have to protect, he's gonna have to be proactive, and he's gonna have to find a way to procreate.